We are live. Welcome to Boiler Country Scores postgame. I'm joined by Rylan Clems, the catching stud herself. Riley Higgins, who had the web gem of the game. Blakely Scheidt, who had the bomb of the game. And Maria Jones coming in to pitch and getting the win. Two studly freshmen, and along with some experience from the 2025 1A state champion team. So, man, seems like you guys have been playing some really tough competition to get you guys ready for that run. How would you describe the first 8 or so games of the season?
I mean, I feel like coming in, we're all definitely new to each other, so this whole process is just learning to play together and build as one.
Yeah?
I think that playing this type of, like, the schedule that we have and the competition that we have is just going to make us 10 times better. I would rather have a 0-0 game going into 7th inning than a smack 12-0 game. It's just going to make us better for when we go into conference play and regionals and on there.
You know, folks thought that after Sydney Rainford it was going to be over, and yet here we are now with the new generation, two freshmen in Blakely and Maria. How's it been, adjusting, knowing that you kind of had this microscope on you since the 7th and 8th grade, and now you get a chance to build on what's been built by these two wonderful ladies?
I mean, it was definitely a big role coming in. We knew what we had to do, but I mean, putting in the work and whatever else is happening.
I think that me and Blakely play travel. We've also played with each other in the past, and us also like putting in the work and trusting our team and trusting our defense, knowing that we do have a big target on our back, them coming back to state championship and losing Sydney Rainford. Just me and Blakely were pitchers, and we're also freshmen, so we put in the work as much as we can, and it's starting to show.
Rylan, is it weird now being the sophomore and kind of being the elder stateswoman guiding this team after you were the freshman last year?
Yeah, it definitely is different. Obviously, last year we all had roles, but this year some of us have to step up as leaders, and being a catcher of two younger girls, definitely have to make sure I have their back at all times, just like Sydney had mine as my upperclassmen. So.
Riley, you're one of two seniors. Let's talk about that catch. That was an absolute web gem right there to help the cause for Maria. Take us through that catch and how you were able to make such a great read.
I saw it go up super high, and I was like, okay, like Kaylee's got it, but I was like, hey, I'm there to back her up, and then the wind took it, and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna have to call her off and go for it, and I just went for it, and it happened. So.
I mean, that was clean. That was the definition of smooth right there. Blakely Scheidt, take us through that bomb. That thing was a no-doubter.
I mean, my first at-bats, I knew I was getting under it, and I got told in the dugout it was just one small adjustment, so I stayed high and didn't drop ththrough the ball and saw the inside pitch early and took it, so. Yeah,
well, that thing had its own area code. You hit it so deep. Maria, just the calmness, likely, was struggling a little bit with her command. I think they were doing a good job of staying off her rise pitches a little bit, but what was it like to kind of come in a tight ball game like that and, kind of lead the way, lead the rest of the way from the circle?
Yeah, I think it's so important for me and Blakely to have each other's backs, knowing that we're freshmen and that we're pitchers, so I knew that when I came in, I was going to do whatever it could to have her back in any way that I can, and I was just trying to hit my spots, hit the rise ball, hit the changeup, outside, inside, river, away, and it was working really well. And then I was struggling a little on the mound, and she came in, she hit the home run, so that's just to prove that we both have each other's back the best way we can.
Nice. Rylan and Riley, I mean, this is now a team that's trying to repeat. You're ranked in 1A for the state. What's something that you think that this team is going to just have to do consistently night in and night out as you get ready for the sectional round? I know Tri-County is knocking on the door. That's going to be the game everybody's got circled. But just continue and continue to grow. What do you think is going to have to happen?
I think everything about this season is a building process, so I think we need to take every little thing, good or bad, and use it for something good, and just one step at a time, one game at a time, one pitch at a time, everything. We cannot rush, we just have to stay on it, work together, build every day.
Cool. All right, well, that was Riley Higgins, Rylan Clems, Blakely Scheidt, and Maria Jones getting the dub over Frontier here at home. Thanks so much.